What's up? This is Trevor P again, and I just want to talk to you guys about this thing I've been thinking about. I was thinking about this the other day where this question kind of came into my mind is, can you really invent like an original thing, you know? That's really what this video is going to be about. It's just going to be about invention or discovery. Like what is it actually? Like, is invention even a real term, or is that just, did we just make that up like everything else, you know? Let's just start with an example just to start things off. So let's talk about like clothes. You know, originally humans evolved, you know, we evolved with less hair. We got rid of that, so we really only had hair on our heads and like armpits and like some leg hair, stuff like that. That's only gonna work for so long, like, and we needed like some way of protecting our skin. So we looked at we looked at nature for advice, and we saw that all these animals, you know, they had fur, and that was kind of their protection. That's how they protected themselves. And so we took that idea that nature already had, that we de-evolved that, we got rid of our hair. We decided, us humans, the human species, they decided, like, how about we just take fur from other animals? So that's what happened, was we decided to kill these animals and then take their fur or even their skin sometimes and use that to protect our body from the elements. Because, you know, the skin is only going to help so much. So if you have an extra layer, it's really going to help out. So that's what that was. So we took an already existing idea with fur, and then we just applied it to ourselves. And eventually, over time, that fur, and sometimes even grass skirts, were used to shield ourselves. And we just kind of, over time, we just decided to expand on that idea by taking different things and covering ourselves with it and making it something that we wear. Then it seems to me that you can't really invent, like, that wasn't really invented. Okay, well, maybe we can say it was invented by nature, the whole fur idea, but past that, there isn't really room to grow, I guess, or expand. Well, there is room to expand, but it's not like it's an original idea anymore. So like when we use fur to cover ourselves, like other animals' fur to cover our skin, we're just taking that idea that was already presented to us through other animals, which is nature, and then repurposing it for our use. In that sense, that means that every other expansion on that idea is not really an original idea. It's just repurposing materials already found in nature into something else. So it's not really like you're inventing a new thing. It's just a new mode or version of an already explored idea that nature already came up with. So I guess you could say nature invents stuff, but not, and you know, humans are from nature, but we're not inventing any like new things that haven't already been explored. Like if you take an airplane, for instance, like the first airplane ever, we were taking ideas from, well, not we, but you know, people who made the airplanes were taking ideas that were already explored from birds. And you know, who is it? I want to say it's Leonardo da Vinci. He was a quote unquote inventor, and you know, he had that wing contraption, and that didn't work, or maybe it did. I have no fucking idea, but because I haven't done research, but whatever. You know, he was taking the idea from birds, because that was already an idea from nature, which was already. It already came up with the idea. Humans kind of just expanded on it. So it's not really an invention. Like the airplane is not an invention more so than it is an expansion or discovering a new way or method of transportation. We're just repurposing other materials into something else. It's not that it's a different idea, it's just done in a different method, and that's why I believe it is discovery and not per se invention, because invention is like a completely new thing that's never been done before. And that's why I don't think invention is really a real term. I mean, it only exists in the term of copyright and that sort of legality stuff, like and patents and stuff like that. That's really the only reason why that term kind of exists, but it's not really a real solid thing, you know. You mostly just discover these things, like clothing. Again, let's go back to clothing. It was more discovered that you could use animal skin and fur to protect yourself. It's not like you created the fur from nothing, you know. It's not like it just came out of thin air and you just made it. Like, think about a cell phone. Like, all of the materials in your cell phone are already made from pre-existing things, but they were just rearranged into something way more complex than all the individual parts. So that's really what I'm trying to say, is that you're just discovering all these combinations. They're not really inventions per se. I mean, they were already there. All the materials were already there. It was up to human ingenuity to discover that you could do all these things and have all this potential. So that's pretty much it. That's the end of the video. I really have nothing else to say. If you liked the video, like it. You want to subscribe for more of this, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.